this is the plaintiff, Lisa. She says the defendant, her louse of an ex-boyfriend, owes her money and won't pay her back, and she's fuming mad. Broadway shows, plane tickets, you name it, she paid for it. She doesn't know who he thinks he is, stiffing her the way he has. She's had it and is suing him here and now for the $950.55 she's owed. This is the defendant, Stephen Ryan. He says this lawsuit's downright ridiculous. The only reason the plaintiff's suing him now is because he broke up with her, and it's been a bitter pill for her to swallow. Bottom line, any monies that exchanged hands were gifts that went back and forth, so he owes nothing. He's accused of leaving his girl high and dry.
Lisa, you've asked us not to mention your last name, and we'll respect that. You are suing your former boyfriend, Stephen Ryan, for $950.55 that you say he owes you for various items towards the end of your relationship, which he has not paid for. How long did you date him?
From November to the end of January, beginning of February.
Okay, and the debts that you're talking about are all debts incurred from the beginning to the end?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not really the tail end of your relationship, it's the entire relationship.
Correct.
Okay, what happened?
In December, that was December 1st, he wanted to get tickets for his sisters to go see Jersey Boys on Broadway. Very hard show to get tickets for. He couldn't get tickets, so my mom works in the ticket business for Broadway theaters, asked me if...
Ooh, who's your mom? Okay, Book of Mormon. That was a joke. Go ahead.
So he asked me if she can get tickets because he wanted them for January for Christmas. So her and I went back and forth on email because I was out of the country at the time on vacation, and through...
How did you two meet?
Online.
Okay.
So between going back and forth with both of them, she managed to get in touch with the box office and was able to get 4 tickets for the date that he wanted, for the show that he wanted.
But while you're doing this, you guys are actually dating, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And so she had to put the tickets on my credit card since I wasn't there.
Why didn't he just hook up with your mother and buy the tickets?
I think because it was going on so quickly.
But it wasn't. I see the emails back and forth between you and your mother, or texts, and it's going on over the course of a day. It's not like a spur of the moment, we got some great seats, I have to act now thing. So what was so special about this guy that he didn't have to pull out a credit card? Because I'm dying to know.
I think it's just because it was so new at that point that she didn't really know him, so it was just...
What difference does it make? Ma'am, does it matter to you which 12-digit number you get? Right, 16-digit number. So if it doesn't matter to her, it really doesn't matter to her, why are you ponying up your card? Because you want me to believe it was just stupidity, but he wants me to believe that it was your gift. So why would it be her gift to your sisters, who I presume she hasn't even met yet, since the relationship is, brand new?
Right, with the tickets, I said I need to see a receipt.
Oh, so you're not disputing that, in fact...
The tickets, I said, if you show me the receipt, I'll pay for it.
Okay, no, so wait. So you're not disputing the fact, then, that you're supposed to have paid for the tickets?
Right, and I said I need to see a receipt.
Okay, next issue. So do you have the receipt for the tickets, a credit card statement, anything?
I had the credit card statement.
Perfect. Hand it over to Douglas. Next issue.
I had asked for that.
So now the next... Well, you guys were dating for 1, 2, 3 months, and in 3 months, I would think that we'd be able to get a receipt over to you. And if you didn't, shame on you. But now tell me, what's the next issue of money that you sent his way?
The next was he was running a marathon, or half marathon, some running event in Virginia Beach. And he said that the tickets were so expensive that he didn't know how he was going to
fly there.
To fly there. So he asked me...
That he didn't know what?
How he was going to pay for it, because it was I want to say over $500 a ticket every time he was looking at them. So he asked me if I would use my miles to book the tickets. So I used my miles to purchase the tickets for us to go down to watch him race his marathon. Then he decided that he wasn't going to race it anymore, that he was going to run in New York that day instead. So to cancel the tickets to get my miles back, Continental charged me $100
per ticket.
$50 per ticket, $100
total per
to
ticket.
Get the miles back in my account, because he decided he was no longer going to run that race.
And what did you tell him about that at that point?
I told him that I was being charged.
Were you just going to eat it then, or did you tell him he had to pay that?
No, I told him he had to pay it.
And what
he
did he
was arguing
say?
with me, why should I have to pay? I'm like, it's your race. You're the one who decided you're not going to race in Virginia now. You're going to race in New York.
And what was his reaction?
Tough.
So that's when you dumped him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Not really. Not
was,
really. That's when I would have done that.
Yeah, sure.
That's the difference between you and I.
So.
I wouldn't find myself in this position, but that's not when you, because you still didn't dump him.
Correct.
Right. Okay, so go on.
So that was the next $100 with trying to go back and forth with getting that money
Apparently
back.
there's more?
Yeah. Yes. I had posted on my Facebook that I wanted to go to spring training with my friend, or to my friend, saying, anyone want to go to spring training? I want to go to spring training, because I had gone a few years ago to see it, and it was a lot of fun. So I figured, it's cold, it's snowing all through New York, let's get out of here for a weekend. And he contacted me saying, oh, you're going to spring training? And I said, no, I'm not. I want to go to spring training. I don't know who wants to go yet. So then later, I think
Would you guys like go out to dinner and stuff?
Hardly, because he doesn't eat.
Because he doesn't eat? Okay, well, what would you do? Like when I date somebody, we do stuff. What would you guys do?
Mainly just go to the bar with our friends or just hang out at home.
And does he drink?
Yes.
Do you drink?
Yes.
Do you eat at the bar?
Yes.
Okay. Would he ever pull out a wallet and pay for your food and your drink?
Once in a while.
Okay. Did he ever take you out?
A couple times.
Like, did he say, all right, I'll pick you up at 8 and we'll go to a movie and take you out? Or did you just meet him at bars?
We would usually just meet at his place and go out.
So we call it booty call. I mean, is that, I know sometimes we're lonely and we're hard up, but I mean, seriously?
Well, that's what I was talking to my friends the whole time about what to do.
You don't feel like you deserve to be taken out?
No, I do.
Okay.
So
now, what else? What other money did you send his way, sweetheart?
So that was
Just wrap it up here, because I really want to get to him in the worst way.
So we decided.
So the next thing you did was
So
what?
he sent me a message one day saying, I really want to go to spring training with you.
So now you bought more tickets, more airline tickets that he. I really want to go with you, but you got to pay for me.
Well,
Does he work?
No, he didn't say I had to pay for him.
Does he work?
Apparently not anymore.
No, but was he working then?
Yes, he was.
Did the question ever pop up in your tiny little pea brain? But okay, great. You buy your ticket, I'll buy mine. Did that ever occur to you that you just not pay for the guy?
I guess not.
Why not? Because he's so irresistible? Why not?
I don't.
Okay, you tell me why not. Because you're so irresistible?
The flight to Virginia was, she wanted to come and watch me race, Your Honor. And at that point, I was going to go to Virginia, but I got
How
a
were
bid
you getting
in.
there?
I hadn't known yet.
Okay, well,
a lot of
did
times
you know
the races,
when you asked her to use her frequent flyer points to get
I didn't
you there?
ask her. She said, I can use my frequent flyer miles to get us down there. Because a lot of times when I race, the race director
So
will
you knew she
comp
was
it.
using the frequent flyer points?
Right. She said, I can
Okay,
use my
do you
frequent
know that
flyer
there's a
points.
consequence when you don't use that ticket?
No, I did not.
That there's
and
a
she
charge?
never asked me she never said until after we broke up that there was a $50 charge for them.
Okay, what about
But
the
she
Jersey
had-
tickets? Why hadn't you paid that?
I just hadn't gotten to it. I don't know. It
you
never really
working?
came up in conversation. I was.
Okay, it didn't come up in conversation. Why does it have to come up in conversation? How many times somebody has to slap a bill in front of you or tell you, hey, I mean.
I don't know, Your Honor.
Doesn't make you look very good.
No, I guess not. But
Okay. So what are all these monies that she tossed your way?
she said I owed for that, and then the Virginia Beach was never asked for it. Didn't know there was a charge for it until after we broke up.
Why did you guys break up?
Just wasn't working.
Okay. And who broke up?
I broke up with her.
Okay. So are you saying that these things are all gifts other than the Jersey Boy tickets and that she's just bitter?
Yeah.
And it's only because you dumped her that she's now saying that it was a debt.
Right. I had
What
asked
have you got there?
I had asked for a
so
receipt
when
for
someone's
the,
whipping out paper while I'm talking, it's usually going to be good.
There's a lot of text messages
Hand
going
them
back
over.
and forth.
text messages.
What did you just say? Text messages?
Come on, you can put whatever you want in a text message. You can erase
have the phone,
lines.
too,
You
if
can
you
Oh,
wanna
it's
do
going to
whatever
be
you want.
good. Hand it over. Hand it over, honey, because I know this is going to be good.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. If somebody's borrowing money from you after 3 months of dating, is that a bad sign?
Yeah, it definitely is. That's not a good sign in a relationship.
I mean, repeatedly, let's go to a guy.
Yeah, it's terrible. You don't want someone taking all your money.
Would you break up with somebody if they start looking at you like a cash register, even if you like that person 3 months?
I would definitely question it though. I probably wouldn't break up with them, but I would start having thoughts about it, like what's gonna happen soon.
Deep, dark thoughts going inside the courtroom.
What's your version or your account of why you guys broke up?
I had been discussing with my friends about breaking up with him for a while because I wasn't happy. And then there was a huge blowout in a bar one night when he walked in with another girl, as well as my friends and I seeing him out another night with another girl. So my friend accused him of cheating on me. He blew up saying, "How dare you accuse me of cheating on you?" Blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, the girl standing there right next to him that he claimed that he was out with the boys. And it was a whole blow up, and we just said, you know what, I deserve better than this. And he's like, I don't want to be with you. I said, I don't want to be with you, and that was it.
So you caught him cheating on you?
Is that it?
Yeah. And then there it says where we had an agreement for him to start paying me back. And
Yeah, hold on. This is months after you broke up.
Yeah, because I was trying to get my money forever.
And, you know, there'll be 7 or 8 bubbles from you, texts from you, asking him, you know, when do you think that you'll be able to pay me? And, of course, I'm going to see your response. Pay you what? I don't know you anything. That was a gift, right? That's what I'm going to see?
You should.
I should, but that's not what I'm seeing, right?
I don't know what she's got in there.
Well, what I'm seeing instead
I haven't seen
is
that.
stuff like, Thursday, call me Thursday. I was in an interview today. I'll be able to do a little on the 16th. I will know as time gets closer. Not, what are you talking about? I don't know your money, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm not working. I'll pay you little by little.
That's for the tickets, and
That's fine, take it there. I already spoke to my lawyer. You're right, I should pay for the tickets. The balance are considered gifts as my lawyer agrees.
Right.
I haven't got my unemployment yet, so you're not gonna get paid. When will I get my money? Sometime. Not, what are you talking about?
It's for the tickets.
How about this part? You know what? You, take me to court. Was that still because you were so willing to pay for the tickets? Who gave you the idea to say it was a gift?
I believed it was a gift.
Really? Then why didn't you say that once in 5 months? Until she
I
threatened
thought
court.
it was a gift.
Huh?
I told her I thought it was a gift.
Not once, not one text where you tell her that until you say,
Over the
go
phone.
ahead and take me to court, and my lawyer says that it's a gift.
I actually said it to her over the phone, not on text message.
Oh, watch that. Wow, that's something. What'd you do? You changed his name?
Yeah.
She changed your name from Steve Ryan to a certain body part. I gotta say, as I read through these and hear your defense, you're sort of looking like that body part. What's a Mario Brothers game for Wii and the Town movie?
He took it from my place.
The
Tell me
Town
about
movie
that.
I have. The game I don't have.
Say it again.
The Town, the movie I actually have with me.
You have it with you?
It was at my apartment.
Okay, will you please take it? And
But
what about
the game?
the
The
Wii?
game I don't have. I have my own copy, so that's the only one I had.
Okay.
In one of those text messages, I said I want my game, and he said okay.
I know, I saw it.
But I looked,
All right.
and I didn't have
Yeah,
it.
we're done. Stick a fork in me. Okay, so minus the Town movie, I find in your favor for $930.55. Now, matters of the heart are oftentimes inexplicable. I gotta tell you, anybody within the sound of your voice finds this inexplicable, okay? You're not the first woman who just gives and gives and gives and gives because they're lonely. But for the love of God, please tell me that you learned a lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Because after the first time you put your money out and don't get it back, there shouldn't be a second date, much less a second loan. And what bothers me is that women, and it's almost always women, because men, when they get had, just suck it up and call it a life lesson. Not the women, boy. No, the women come to court and then say, help me, help me, help me. And I would love to just say, no, learn your lesson. But I can't, because if I really believe it's a debt, then I have to rule in your favor. So it bothers me to rule in your favor, because I am more worried about you learning a lesson than I am about this freeloader learning a lesson, because he's not going to learn a lesson. He's some other girl's problem at some point. But you, I really want you to learn a lesson, and I'm not sure that you are, other than the sheer humiliation of having everyone know how you let this keep you on a string for 3 months, financially and emotionally. Verdict for the plaintiff.
Just hold on right there, please.
Well, the defendant comes out on the losing end of this case looking for all the world like you took advantage of that young lady.
I don't agree with it, but
Did you ever care for her, the plaintiff?
yeah, for a little bit.
A little bit? How long?
I don't know, a couple months, I guess.
And then what happened?
It just went the wrong way. We broke up.
Was there another?
No, actually, I was with friends that night, so it happens.
All right, just head right around this way. And you come in here next on the winning end of this case, but looking back at it, think you were a little desperate?
No, he just took advantage of my kindness. So
You didn't see this coming?
no,
With him?
I thought no, not at all. I was surprised.
So have you learned your lesson?
Yes,
What's the lesson?
don't loan people money.
All right, Harvey.
We have seen so many of these cases in the People's Court over the years. When somebody starts borrowing money really early on in a relationship, I am telling you, it is a big, fat warning sign. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.